In a striking declaration, Bruce Springsteen has made it abundantly clear that he is unfazed by President Donald Trump's opinion of him, saying he couldn't care less about the president's thoughts. This bold statement comes amidst a fresh interview with Time magazine, where the iconic musician and songwriter reflected on his criticisms aimed at the Trump administration. During his recent performance on the Land of Hope and Dreams tour in May, Springsteen did not hold back in his condemnation of the current political landscape, labeling the administration as corrupt, incompetent, and treasonous. He passionately expressed his belief, stating, "In my home, the America I love, the America I've written about, that has been a beacon of hope and liberty for 250 years, is currently in the hands of a corrupt, incompetent, and treasonous administration." He called upon attendees to unite against authoritarianism and to let freedom resonate loudly. In response to Springsteen's remarks, Trump took to Truth Social to unleash his own tirade, referring to the musician as dumb as a rock and critiquing his appearance, stating that the dried-out prune of a rocker ought to keep his mouth shut until he gets back into the country. That's just standard fare. This kind of confrontation raises eyebrows, highlighting the often turbulent relationship between celebrities and politicians. Springsteen further elaborated on his stance, emphasizing that being true to himself means not letting such figures off the hook. He remarked, "A lot of people bought into his lies. He doesn't care about the forgotten anybody but himself and the multi-billionaires who stood behind him on Inauguration Day." His words resonate with many who feel disillusioned by the current political climate. The musician also acknowledged a troubling reality, that many Americans appear to be comfortable with Trump's approach to power and dominance, which is a disheartening sentiment. When discussing Trump's comments about him personally, Springsteen expressed total indifference, stating, "I absolutely couldn't care less what he thinks about me. He's the living personification of what the 25th Amendment and impeachment were for. If Congress had any guts, he'd be consigned to the trash heap of history." This provocative statement raises an interesting point about accountability and leadership. Interestingly, Springsteen didn't stop at just criticizing the Republican Party. He also voiced concerns regarding the Democratic Party, expressing a strong need for a viable alternative. "We're desperately in need of an effective alternative party, or for the Democratic Party to find someone who can speak to the majority of the nation," he articulated, pointing out the disconnect that exists in the language and approach used to connect with the public. As we delve into Springsteen's insights, one cannot help but wonder, are we witnessing a significant shift in how artists engage with politics today? And can the Democratic Party rise to the challenge of effectively addressing the concerns of the American populace? Let's discuss. What do you think about Springsteen's perspective on Trump and the current political landscape? Share your thoughts below.